across sectors. I request Mr. Anand to give his views on the evening and also the book and Mr. Prakash. Thank you.
Heartful evening, Mr. Anil, Mr. Kumar, and my dear partner and my mentor, Prakash Shri sir, the author of the day, and all the guests, invitees, media, and friends. Last but not the least, my dear Sea Change team, all the experts who are here and office team as well. A very good evening to each and every one of you. Normally, this podium is quite familiar to me because I am part of this chamber in the honorary position of MSME panel. So I regularly come and talk many sessions, hundreds of sessions, but this session is really touchy to me. So I have a prepared, because 27 June we are going to celebrate 9th edition of International MSME Day. 2017 UN declared 27 June is the first MSME International Day, and we are going to celebrate on 27, which is few days from now. And I was absolutely delighted when he said, I'm going to gift MSMEs, because he's been with multinationals, corporate organizations, coach for many of the leading CEOs, as beautifully Mr. Anand said, but he wanted to give his masterpiece to MSMEs, so I was so delighted, sir. Thank you so much for serving this greater community. If some of you may not know about MSMEs, because I'm actually blended with MSMEs over the last 30 years, we are contributing $1.2 trillion GDP of the country. Can you believe this? Our India's GDP is $4.18 trillion today, and MSMEs are contributing 30% of that, which is roughly about $1.2 trillion economy. But we are working as silos, small organization here and there. Can you all guess how many MSMEs are there in India? How many companies are there as MSMEs in India? Anybody guess? Wild guess?
5 million.
We have 70 million MSMEs in the country. It's about 7 crores. Out of which 99.99% are under micro category, which are below 5 crores turnover. And that's a real gift by writing a book for MSMEs, which Mr. Prakash did it. When I look back at my 32 years journey of working with MSMEs, those days was called SSE, small scale industries, startups and change makers across India, a few relationships stand out as sacred. Among them, my association with Mr. Prakash Shri is just not a professional relationship, it is a transformation. We call him the corporate sage Prakash, and rightly so. In a world obsessed with the metrics and milestones, Mr. Prakash brings something rare which is profound. Our partnership at Sea Change is rooted not only in strategy and systems, but in soulful service to entrepreneurs, to the nation, and humanity. My entrepreneurial journey began well before Sea Change was established many years ago with Maptech Infosoft, where we specialized in providing IT solutions and services, which we successfully served hundreds of clients. I consistently observed a significant void within micro, small, medium enterprises. They are the backbone of our economy, as you all know. Even the world economy, 50% GDP of the world is coming from MSME sector. 30% GDP of India is from MSME, 40% from manufacturing, and 45% exports. Yet, many MSMEs struggle not just with the technology adoption, but with fundamental aspects of strategy and execution towards sustainable growth. They often lacked access to the kind of expert guidance and support that larger corporations could really offer. This realization for me, born from direct experience at Maptech Infosoft, being an MSME myself and first generation entrepreneur, became the impetus for Sea Change. We did not just want to be another consulting company. We felt a strong calling to specifically serve the MSME sector where we saw the immense potential stifled by lack of structured guidance from strategy development right through the effective execution. We understood that our India's economy to truly flourish, its MSMEs needed robust, accessible support to navigate complexities, optimize operations, and achieve their full potential. This is why we embarked on our journey as a consulting company dedicated to this vital sector since 2002. Where I bring value proportion through people resources, subject matter experts in networking, connects, and real world scenarios and problem statements from years of co-traveling to with micro, small, medium enterprises. Mr. Prakash brings insights, depth, frameworks, and inner alignment. Together we crafted models that help entrepreneurs go beyond firefighting into purpose-led, value-driven leadership. This resonates with the Tirukural's emphasis on right-wise conduct and foresight in action. It is a powerful blend and a case study for MBA students. When I operate from outer clarity, Mr. Prakash from inner stillness. When I translate chaos into structure, he converts noise into silence. When I push boundaries, he reminds me to pass and align. Together, we have coached hundreds of entrepreneurs, MSMEs, helping them reimagine not just their business models, but their mindsets. Our combined work in the MSME sector has touched manufacturing units, service firms, family businesses, tech startups, and rural enterprises with one consistent focus. When we build an entrepreneur, the entrepreneur will build a nation. Mr. Prakash's calm presence, deep listening, and heartfulness-inspired methods have helped founders reconnect with their original intent, their theme harmony and joy of creation. A fitting Tirukural for our mission with the MSMEs, emphasizing the importance of sound planning and execution to avoid ruin, is Kundreri Yanai Por Kandatral Tan Kai Tondagat Seivan Venai, Kural 758. What it means? The meaning is the action, one who acts with the resources in hand, is like watching an elephant fight from a hill, clear and without much risk. This Kural beautifully illustrates the advantage of strategic planning and having necessary resources, be it capital, knowledge, or clear vision, before embarking on an endeavor. A crucial lesson for MSMEs, right? Precisely, his book 9 Habits of Super Successful MSMEs covers that all. All 9 habits intensely cover the pointers, habits to inculcate, questioning themselves, questions to ponder, and frameworks too. Finally, Mr. Prakash always goes extra mile. The author went extra mile in giving a bonus of 10 business habits beyond these 9 habits in a short form, ready to apply method as well. When you go through the book, the last chapter, if you find after the 9 habits, he has given additional 10 habits, what is called business habits, 10 business habits. Our frameworks and ideas have found life in publications. This is his 15th book. Mind you, it's a 15th book. I'm sure you all be happy to give him a round of applause. And 3 books to my credit as well, totaling 18 books C-Chain published, other than hundreds of articles, thousands of articles Mr. Prakash has written, blogs, videos, social media content. Mr. Anand, I hope you know now why 3:15 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. all that. Our MSME toolkits and co-branded offerings that are now being adopted across India by quite a lot of MSMEs under the platform called C360 platform, which is an AI-enabled platform recently launched. About 8,000 people are availing that. The pillars of mental mastery, which is a very sacred service that he has launched for MSMEs, which is yet to get really surfaced in the marketplace. initiative and more. Mr. Prakash's writing reflects his essence: clear, concise, compassionate, always pointing the reader inward before pushing them outward. His work embodies the Sanskrit concept, prajna, a profound wisdom. In our Startups with Soul mentoring circles, Mr. Prakash's guidance is often the turning point for many founders. I see quite a lot of Chennai-based large organization founders are sitting here. Just to recognize the presence of somebody who's sitting here very subtly, already Patyan, the Managing Director and CEO, sitting right here. Thank you, Mr. Moses, for joining us. Many founders who feel burnt out or disconnected. It does not offer quick fixes. It helps people see themselves clearly. And once that shift happens, decisions become easier, growth becomes natural, and leadership becomes authentic. It reminds young leaders that startups are not just about scale, they are about sankalpa, which is intention. This concept, sankalpa, meaning a firm resolve or intention, is foundational in Indian philosophy and critical for any entrepreneurial venture. Serving humanity through heartfulness. Mr. Prakash's life is inseparable from his heartfulness practice. Whether conducting yogic transmission sessions, mentoring seekers, or volunteering in silence, he leads by being. He is not human doing, he is human being. He has helped integrate heartfulness-based inner governance modules into business coaching, educational system, and community development programs. For him, service is not an act, it is a way of life. This echoes the ancient Indian ethos, Loka Kalyana, meaning the welfare of the world. Let me close my talk by saying, a sage in the boardroom and beyond. In Mr. Prakash, I found more than a partner. I have found a mirror, a mentor, and a constant reminder that real change is not a sprint, but a sacred journey. Together we are building Sea Change, not just as a consulting firm, but as a national movement for human-centered leadership and sustainable entrepreneurship. India needs more Mr. Prakash Seshatris. Until then, I am grateful to build with one whom we have flesh and blood right here with us. My humble gratitude to each one of you. God bless all. Thank you.